it's Terry Willingham. I hope y'all are having a fabulous Friday, and I hope you're going to have an awesome weekend too, because I'm going to come in here and I'm going to give you something to think about, something that some of you are going, I don't want to know about that, Terry. Well, you might want to know about it if you hear my reasons, because I'm going to tell you why you should consider joining a home-based business before the end of the year. I'm going to give you 5 solid reasons, and you're going to see. You're going to know. All right, so let me start. First of all, tell me below if you are in one, and if you are, comment what company. If you want to, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to let people know in case they're looking for it, you can comment your company if you want. So feel free to put that below. Second, all right, let's start. No second, no nothing else. Let's just get started. How about that? The first reason, y'all, you need to hear me on this first one. If you don't hear anything else I say, you need to hear me on this first reason, because y'all business expenses are tax deductible. Now, I am not a CPA, but I know someone who is a fabulous CPA, and she especially specializes in home-based business CPA work, and she can break it down and tell you just how much money you can keep in your pocket, in your bank account, by just opening the doors of one. I'm not even talking about working it the way I work it, and like I do it full time, it's what I do. But even if you just open the doors on one and you have the ability to have this, say I started a business, you can save an enormous amount of money. For instance, well, on a $60,000 annual household income, if you were single, you could save over $5,600 just because you opened the door. And if you're married, it's over $4,500. I mean, that's pretty good just for saying I joined a business. I'm in a business today. That's pretty darn good. All right. So you know, I'm talking about when you are able to write off things like expenses that you do already, your cell phone or your mileage or your postage, things that you normally you can't necessarily write off, but you can if you have a home-based business. And there are all kinds of little things, and that really adds up to keeping money in your pocket. And if you start it before the end of the year, you can do it for this year's taxes, y'all. You can do it coming up in February when they're due. You can do it then. So I'm gonna give you an offer of a video that my friend did. It's not very long. I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes, something like that. But anyway, it's really good. She explains it, breaks it down way better than me because she's an expert and I'm not. I'm just telling you, when I listened to her give this presentation, I was pretty darn impressed with what she had to say about how you need to be doing this just for the tax savings. So that's my first reason. My second reason is everybody should add an stream of income, especially right now. I don't have to tell y'all why right now. I mean, y'all all know that. But, I mean, look around. Look at the changes. Corporate jobs, poof. It's because employers are having to make changes in their workforce. Like, the things that the ability to make money the way it was is changing. Things are not the same as they were, and they're downsizing some of their work field. They're using their workers a different way, and quite frankly, it's an employer market. Like, there are fewer jobs, and there are people looking, and so they can cherry pick who they want. But I will tell you this: if you're an entrepreneurial-minded person, now is your time to kind of go into your skills and start bringing that out. Like, this is what you were made for. This is the time for you to rise up and do something. And I mean, quite frankly, wouldn't an extra $500,000 a month look pretty good right now going into the holidays? I mean, that's nothing to joke about. That would look pretty good. And when it comes down to paying off some holiday bills or the extra expense that comes in, I mean, you're not going to make $10,000 right off the bat. Of course you're not. But I would have to say that extra $500 or so would look pretty good when it comes to needing to do the extra expenses around the holidays. Number 3 is get your foot in the door right now. Like, so many people are going to hang back and go, I'm just going to wait till after the first of the year. Maybe I'll do it then. You know, they procrastinate. Those are not the real entrepreneurial people. The people who want to jump in now are the people who are going to see the advantage of jumping in and going when the market is ripe. Like, they're not the people sitting around going, you know, I'm just going to wait and see how this shakes out. Maybe I'll do it then. No, take advantage now, because right now, more than ever, people buy online. They are buying, you know, it used to be like what, maybe 60, 70%. Now it's like a 95%. People are buying stuff online. There is a cat in my purse over there. Hey, get out of my purse. Sorry, squirrel. Now more than ever, people are used to doing like online events. You don't have to have a home party or a business hotel meeting right now. You can do everything right online. People are used to that, especially if they got kids, because they know all about Zoom. Man, they've gotten really good at that. But they understand about Facebook too, and Facebook Lives. You can present what you got right online in the comfort of people's homes. That's a great option right now, and people are used to it. They like it. And you know what? The naysayers are kind of rethinking some of their thinking right now. Not everybody. You're always going to have some of those who are like, I don't believe in that. Well, that's fine. But I never knew somebody who was doing good at anything they were doing that were cutting other people down who were trying. I never, ever, ever have seen that. Not once. And so I will tell you this. A lot of people who've been on the fence are thinking, you know, I see you out there doing it. I see you making some money. I see you, Terry, not spamming your friends and family. And I want to know how you're doing that. Because that's what I teach people how to do. And if you're interested in that, you can let me know. Number 4. have the hopeful outlook come after January. I mean, come on, y'all. You know how it is. So many people got the holiday hangover. They had all the glitz and all the glam, and it was all going on during the holidays. And then they come now after January 1st, they're just like, what do we do now? Like, they're kind of in like almost this just state of, like, but not the business owner, not that person who opened the door in November, December and got excited because they made an extra $500 or $600 and they're ready to go and they're hanging with a new community of like-minded people and they're excited. They have vision for the future. Not those people. Nothing beats a holiday slump like having vision of where you're going to go and a goal set and knowing that you're on it and you got a vehicle that will take you there. There ain't nothing that beats that. And what am I wrong? 5? Number 5. This is the thing that can set you apart if you don't even take your business seriously, is personal development, because personal development is called for in our industry like nowhere else. Like it's literally a requirement. Like it should be in part of the agreement you have to sign when you join a business, because when you start working on it, man, it's just so essential, the growth and the change, and it's going to take you to places that you never even thought you could go to. And when you start working on you, everything shifts, like your outlook and your vision and your mannerisms and your thoughts and the way you treat other people, the way you think of other people. You give more, you receive more, you walk around with an attitude of gratitude, and it's just your normal daily of operation, the way you think, and that doesn't just impact you. It impacts your friends and your family and the people you come in contact, because you walk around with a different energy and you have this kindness in your heart, and the way you see people and you see everyone and everything is a possibility of how they could be more, and that reflects in the way you carry yourself and the way you talk to people. And I'm just going to tell you straight up, look, if you've been sitting around thinking, yeah, I agree with what you're saying and I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but I don't know, I got burned one time, or it didn't work, or, I had crappy leadership or whatever, then, reach out and talk to me, because I'm going to tell you straight up, not only did having this little side gig allow me to leave corporate, but it hooked me up with a whole group of brand new people who think like I do. Now I collaborate with other leaders. Now I lead a big team. Now I've changed in just more ways than leaving my corporate job. And so if you think, well, I'd like to add an income, or I'd like to have some tax advantages, or I want that personal growth so that I can be more than I ever thought, that sounds pretty good to me. Or, Terry, I want to know how to do it without spamming my friends and family, then you should send me a PM and we can chat. Like, I will be happy to chat with you all the live long day about that. And I'm just going to tell you, take a serious consideration for how you can not only put more money in your pocket, but keep more money in your pocket. And it's going to start with changing a little bit the way you live and changing a little bit the way you do things, and possibly starting a home-based business before the end of the year. All right. I hope y'all have a fabulous day. I will talk to y'all soon. Have an awesome weekend. Bye.